Alright, hey guys, it's GD1500 here. It's currently 11:20 here on the East Coast. And I just got done playing Batman, Arkham City. And that's gonna be the game I'm reviewing today. As you can tell, I've probably been playing all day. My hair's a mess. I'm not really like even awake really. But I am supporting my Batman t-shirt. Anyway, at the 1 minute mark here, I'm going to get into the plot of the storyline, then after that I will review it. My spoiler time zone should be right there, so yeah, I'm not sure when to come back, but that'll say. So, yeah, this is a 3D compatible game, just saying, and it's the sequel to Batman Arkham Asylum, which came out, I think, 2009, I think, 2010 maybe. Okay, so, the plot of this game, Bruce is arrested, and he's brought to Arkham City, which is now like the new prison. It's pretty much within Gotham because of the whole thing with Arkham Asylum. And then this guy named Hugo Strange kind of captures him, and he knows who Batman is. And so Bruce breaks free after reversing several guards while handcuffed, and then he goes and gets his suit delivered by Alfred, and then he goes and does all this stuff, and I can't really remember the beginning of the game. It was like a week ago. That's I'm gonna get into that later, but this is a long campaign. I'm just saying. Anyway, he gets in all of that stuff. Then he goes and kind of talks to the Joker, and the Joker's dying because of some weird sickness, and you have to go on this sort of quest to find the cure for him, or he I can't remember what he does. My head's just pounding from the all-day gaming. So that happens. Then you have to go find Mr. Freeze, who's known to have the only cure. And Mr. Freeze has been kidnapped by Penguin, and you go and verse Penguin in this big museum. And you go and do that, and then you talk to Mr. Freeze, and he kind of backstabs you after, like, you do some stuff, and then you go back to Mrs. Freeze, and he kind of backstabs you, puts the freeze in this vault, and just starts saying, you have to go find my wife who's been taken by Joker, or I'm gonna kill you and not give you your cure. And so you verse Mr. Freeze after that, and then you go and do the demon trials, I believe, isn't what happens next. I might be going out of order here, guys, I'm sorry. But I believe you go and do the demon trials, which is dealing with, oh, wait, this is before. I'm sorry, this is before you confront Mr. Freeze. He says he can't make a cure without this, sample of, this sort of thing. And so you go and find Ra's al Ghul, which pretty much has a cure in his blood. You track down this assassin, you do all this stuff, and then you do the demon trials. And you pretty much prove to yourself that you can be a worthy successor to Ra's al Ghul, and then you verse him, and you don't kill him, and you take his blood, give it to Mr. Freeze, then he betrays you. Yeah. And so, now you've defeated Mr. Freeze, and you go and check the vault, and it's been taken by Harley Quinn, which is pretty much like the girlfriend of Joker. And he goes and finds him, but this guy, the guy that captured him in the first place, and it's pretty much behind the entire thing of Arkham City, Hugo Strange, goes and he has this thing called Protocol 10, which is going to be some massive thing, and Batman has to stop it. So he goes and finds Hugo Strange, and while he's versing him, Ra's al Ghul apparently is his sort of leader behind everything. And then when Batman sort of defeats Strange, Ra's al Ghul just stabs him because he said he's failed him and finally proven that Batman is better than him. And so they talk for a second, and then Hugo activates this thing called Protocol 11, which pretty much just blows up the whole tower that they're in. And then as they're free falling, Ra's al Ghul just kind of stabs himself, but as he goes back into this pit thing, I think it was Lazarus, he pretty much becomes immortal again. And so Joker has Talia al Ghul, which is the love of Bruce Wayne, and Ra's al Ghul's daughter. By the way, Talia al Ghul is voiced by Stanek Haddock, who plays Beckett on Castle. Little fun fact: I'm a big Castle fan, so I just. And the Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, dude, that's awesome. Anyway, so he goes on this whole thing, and he has to get back to the cure back to Joker, so then he doesn't kill Talia. And then you go through this whole mission with these snipers, and it was pretty hard at first, but then I finally got a hold of it. And then you go into this theater where you end up versing Clayface, and Talia stabs Joker, but then Batman just kind of thinks everything through, and then Joker turns into Clayface, and the real Joker is kind of standing behind him and whatnot, and then he kills Talia anyway, and you verse Clayface, and then you pretty much stop Joker, and you take half the cure, and then Joker kind of talks to you for a second, and he comes up behind you and stabs you, which causes you to drop the last half of the cure, and Joker dies. The game ends with Batman walking out of the theater with Joker in his arm. That's where they were. They were in a theater with Joker in his arms, and then he walks out of the border sort of thing of Arkham City. The doors open, and all the police are there, and Commissioner Gordon's there, and he's like, Batman, what happened in there? And Batman's just walking with Joker in his arms, and it's this legendary shot. He lays him down in the hood of a police car, and Gordon keeps asking him what happened, and he just walks away. I'm going to get back to the actual review in 30 seconds at the 8-minute point. But there's all this other stuff, and you can play as Catwoman. I forgot to say something about Two-Face, but that's really nothing. It's at like the very beginning. It's almost completely useless. Fun fact: when you find your suit that's on a drop pod, it says press A to suit up. I thought that was awesome. I even took a picture of it on my phone. So yeah. Okay, getting into the actual review bit here. This is a massive game, I'm gonna say. Like, doing just the story, I probably only got about 23 total percent done, because I just did a straight run through on easy. By the way, play on normal or hard the first time through, because seriously, as soon as you beat the game, there's a little thing, and you have to play it on hard or normal. And I played it on easy just so I could get it done fast, so I get this review up. I did it on easy, and let me tell you, it is one of the biggest regrets ever. I swear, I was so mad. Graphics. They were pretty good. They were pretty good. Like, for a superhero game, extremely good. I'd say that they are probably one of the best graphics out there right now. And the storyline, amazing, total twists and everything you want in a storyline. And just in general, gameplay is tremendous, and it's extremely good. And little helpful hint: if you buy the game, there's a little code in there for you to play as Catwoman, who's got her own little series of levels. I did not go in through and play those, though. But you've got all these side missions and everything to go do, and I kind of wish I had gone and explored the plot with the Riddler a little bit more. There's a whole bunch of stuff with him, just saying. Mini spoiler, it doesn't really matter if you skip. Robin does show up at some point. I thought that was cool. If you pre-ordered it at Best Buy, you already had the Robin pack, but if you didn't, or something. I think in the UK you got the Robin pack with it if you pre-ordered it, but not in the US. And uh, the Robin pack does come out in November, and along with an alternate suit pack, which isn't really needed, but that's for you to find out by yourself. And a Nightwing pack, which I think is going to be awesome if that actually does come out. I don't know if it is, but it's going to be pretty cool if it does, because I don't know. Everyone thinks Robin and Nightwing are just like faggots. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. I am really sorry. Not meaning to offend anybody. Um, everyone thinks they're dumb and nobody likes Robin or Nightwing, but I personally think is Robin's awesome and he looks super cool in this game. Um, just the design of the game is good. So all in all, I think I've finally found it. Oh wait, one more thing. Do you need to play Arkham Asylum to understand what's going on in Arkham City? Not necessarily, no. I haven't completely played through Arkham Asylum, but after playing this, I know I definitely will. Um, but there's only like 1 or 2 points in the game where it really matters. Um, oh yeah, I think I finally found it. I finally found a perfect game. That's right, I'm giving Batman Arkham Asylum a 10 out of 10. Seriously, you guys, you need to play this game. You have not experienced gaming until you've played this. The combat is insane and it is amazing. It's just completely, in one word, mind blowing.